My fellow seekers of wisdom, there is a disease, a silent killer, that does not show up in your blood tests. It doesn't break your bones or make your head ache, but it poisons your soul, shatters your peace, and darkens your heart. That disease is pride. That illusion is superiority. Let's call it what it truly is. The superiority complex, a silent killer of humility, of unity, and of the very essence of inner peace. What is this disease? It begins with a simple thought. I am better than others. This thought can arise from knowledge, from wealth, from power, or even from personal achievement. But the moment it takes root in your heart, it blinds you. You begin to compare yourself with others, to lift yourself up by pushing others down. But remember this is not true strength. This is weakness, pretending to be power. Let me tell you something. True greatness does not boast. It listens quietly. It shows respect, even to those who have nothing to give in return. A humble person does not need the admiration of others because they find their worth within. But the proud man, he sees the world through a lens of comparison, and everyone else becomes a measure of his own superiority. There are some who gain knowledge, but instead of becoming wise, they become arrogant. They say, I am a genius. I know better than you. But what is the use of knowledge? That makes your heart harder. True knowledge should bring humility, not pride. The more you know about yourself, the more you should fear the impermanence of life and recognize how little you truly control. Even a man of great learning, if filled with pride, distances himself from true wisdom. Look at the greatest Stoics, Epictetus, Marcus Aurelius. They did not claim superiority over others. They lived simple lives and treated all people, from the highest to the lowest, with respect. They knew true greatness lies in the acceptance of one's limitations and in the strength to cultivate virtue over outward success. They saw no need to look down upon anyone, for we are all part of the same human condition, even in the pursuit of virtue, justice, kindness, courage. We must never let our actions make us think we are better than others. The Stoics remind us we are all, in the grand scheme of things, simply passing through. Our worth does not come from how we compare to others, but from how we align our actions with virtue. If our good deeds become a way to feel superior, then we have missed the mark entirely. Then there are those who boast of achievements, of wealth, of status, of lineage. But remember, you did not choose your circumstances. You did not choose your family, your place of birth, or your education. These are gifts, not achievements. And if you look down upon others because of these, then no amount of outward success will cleanse the stain of arrogance from your heart. It is a trap, a shackle around your heart. It cuts you off from your fellow humans. It blinds you to the beauty of the present moment. It keeps you chained to the external world and makes you forget the power of the inner life. Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Pride makes you deaf to wisdom and blind to truth. But there is always hope. The cure for pride is humility. A humble person does not see themselves as better than others. They recognize their shared humanity and see everyone as a fellow traveler on the road of life. When we look inward and remind ourselves of our own faults and imperfections, we begin to soften. We begin to see others with compassion and kindness, not as rivals or lesser beings, but as equals. Pride makes you rigid, unwilling to change, unwilling to grow. But humility, it makes you like soil, soft, open, ready to grow. So, my friends, let go of the chains of pride. Choose humility. It may not bring you fame or status in the eyes of the world, but it will bring you peace in the eyes of the universe. Thank you.